Hello everyone, I am William and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last time we navigated the Sand Shroud to complete the Lightning Temple, and today we'll be heading out east to check out the regional phenomena in the Lanayru region, aka Zora's Domain. Farewell Gerudo Town! It has been fun. I'm gonna go see if I can grab a sand seal. Actually, let me go rent a sand seal because they're faster and they're easier to use. Sand seal away! Riding around at the speed of sand seal. Thank you, sand seal. Looks like clearing out the sand shroud hasn't fixed the weather in this part of the canyon, which is unfortunate, I suppose, since we can't pick up Mary at that stable. Now, while studying maps, I did notice that there seems to be another path rather than the one through the base of the canyon, so I'm going to see if I can use that one on the way back. There are some concerning markers all along this route, and I'm going to completely ignore them and hope for the best. That's probably something important. I'm going to ignore it. Interesting how we have one path through the canyon and one up on this canyon wall. I guess the different paths make sense given that, you know, the path through the canyon got a little flooded. Well, it looks like we're going back into the canyon now. Well, that was lovely, albeit a bit uneventful. Hello. Come on, get up here. Congratulations! You are now together. That's 27 of 1,000. Yeah. And the entrance to the canyon should be just over here. There it is. And now that we are out of Gerudo Canyon, we can get Mary back. Splash fruit. Hello, could I get one Mary the horse, please? Thank you. All right, Mary. We've got regional phenomena to investigate. Mostly just me because I'm pretty sure all of them are in areas that you can't exactly reach by horse, but you know, that was Breath of the Wild. Let's see if anything's changed. So far, we're none for two. There's a Skyview Tower right there. I feel the need to grab it. Seems to be slightly guarded. Why is the Skyview Tower attached to a monster camp? How does that make any sense? Unless it was built and then the monsters kicked everyone out. I don't know. Hey, there's a shrine here. The Mayachin Shrine. High five. Now, I know, like, for gameplay reasons, it makes sense because you want to have... they did this in Breath of the Wild, too, where some of the towers, you know, you had to fight off some enemies in order to get the tower. In Breath of the Wild, it made sense because, you know, the towers were ancient and sprouted up where they happened to be. But here the towers were supposedly built within like the last 5 years. Hi, I'm just here for the tower, bye. I'm here for the Hyrule Field Skyview Tower. I'm going in here and you can't stop me. And whee! Map acquired. I'm just gonna go grab this shrine while I'm here. The Tennyton Shrine. High five. I kind of feel like Hyrule Field lost its teeth between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because in both games it's just kind of, you know, a field with shrines and enemies scattered about. But in Breath of the Wild, it was allegedly meant to be the most dangerous area and it was crawling with guardians. Tears of the Kingdom, it's just a field. There's a shrine on a floating platform over there. I'm gonna go see if I can grab that shrine real quick. Oh, that's a not fun thing. Okay. Ow. I seem to have gotten into a bit more than I can chew. Reiju, destroy them. What the heck is that thing? Okay, nope. Okay. I bit off a bit more than I can chew, and I don't know what happened. Alright, so that would explain why they're just a shrine there. It's because it's being guarded by a very scary sort of thing. I swear lightning strikes close to you more often than it probably should. Don't know if that's new for Tears of the Kingdom or if that was just a thing in Breath of the Wild and I never noticed. Either way, we are now on approach to Lanayru, and it does look as though Mary will not be able to come with us. I'm sorry, Mary. And looks like there's some sludge. There's a Korok up here, and Korok, and Korok. Oh, frick. Korok, And Korok. Yeah. That's 28 of 1,000. Just walking past all the enemies because I don't really care. Something I have noticed on gumming here is that the Octoroks seem pretty dang accurate. I remember in Breath of the Wild, the Octoroks would purposefully miss like 2 shots before actually being able to hit you for some reason. And now they just start hitting you on the first shot. And I kind of prefer this. Just climbing my way up through the path. And avoiding the giant boulders that are coming to crush my face. That's a thing, shooting boulders at my face. Okay, running away. I ran away into a boulder that killed me. This is going to be a really stupid idea, but I wonder, can I like Octorocket where I can parry the boulders back at him? So for the sake of science, can I parry this? You can, but it doesn't really do much. Okay, good to know. I must say, of all of the regional phenomena that's been reported, this is probably the most tame. With the Rito, it's a constant snowstorm. It's, you know, very cold everywhere. With the Gerudo, there's a dust storm everywhere. And then here it's just sludge. Just big piles of sludge everywhere. And I'm gonna guess it's, you know, more impactful to the Zora because it's polluting the water than it is on land. But still, I don't know what that thing is. Hello, Riju. I'm really hoping this works. Well, I got most of him anyway. Okay, so he packs a bit of a punch, but I can still he seems to just be a big Bokoblin. All right, that was significantly easier than I thought it was. Oh, boss Bokoblin. No wonder. We have arrived at Zora's domain, and there's definitely a lot of stuff that's just raining down from the sky. Zora's domain. I would like to just grab the shrine for the teleport point, and also I'm running low on health. The Mogawak Shrine. The power of water. Hang on, so that's not working. Maybe if I attached these more evenly. Now just rotate this to get this started. There we go. Now, can I grab this thing and do something with it? Oh, it's a battery. I see. And I take it now that it's charged, we can electrocute the water. I was sort of right, but it looks like I'll want to use this thing instead. All right, now just be careful to not accidentally do that. What's in the chest? Was it worth it in the end? It feels nice, I guess. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna take off right as I put the battery on the button. So I'm gonna do the smart thing and be in the car when I put the battery down. Ha ha ha! It fell off. Puzzle solved! High five. Swing! Shrine has been completed. Hello. I'm here to help with the sludge. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, this place remains covered in sludge. Such a shame, as this particular statue is so incredibly important to the Zora of the domain. They say splash fruit seems to help with the sludge, so let's see if this works. That seemed to work. It's the guy! Are you Link? The swordsman of legend? It was like 5 years ago. Chill out. Hi, Yona. If you don't mind, I ask you please go and meet with Sidon. I'm certain that he would be delighted to see you. Sidon can be found at Mipha Court, located at the peak of Ploymus Mountain. And on that note, I think I'll leave it here. Next time, we scale Ploymus Mountain in the search of Sidon. Till then, this has been The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon.